Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Ben from Carlingford Gourmet Pizza. I hope you're all doing really well on this Sunday evening. There's a reason for this video. I don't want to be making this video, but I feel like I've got no choice. I've been backed into a little bit of a corner and it's time to come out swinging. So here we go. We've received a 1-star review from an Uber driver. The review reads, "Our driver can't pick up the pizza without bring delivery bag. Even he's bring the car." Not make any sense. The first thing that doesn't make any sense is the review. But anyway, we'll get to that in a sec. Okay, so I know this is by an Uber driver, and I'll tell you why I know this is by an Uber driver. One, we use a service called Uber Direct to deliver our pizzas on our behalf. We book the delivery driver. It's us who has the relationship with the customer, not Uber or the driver. So there's very little opportunity for the customer to even get in touch with the Uber driver. That's first things first. Secondly, if you've watched any of our live streams or if you've been in our store when we've had an issue with an Uber driver who doesn't have an insulated delivery bag, this is the number one excuse they use, which is, why do I need a bag? I've got a car. So we know this is an Uber driver. Thank you very much for leaving the fake review. It gives us yet another opportunity to beat our chest and demonstrate our commitment to quality and hot food. Thank you very much. Okay, but I'm not here to talk about that. This highlights a massive issue in the industry. We've spoken about this before, but I think it's time to ramp things up a little bit. Firstly, in the Uber Eats, Doordash and Menulog terms and conditions, the drivers are required to have a delivery bag. Restaurateurs, you are under no obligation to give them the food if they don't have the bag. It's your reputation, it's your food. If a customer has a bad meal, they're not going to blame Uber, they're going to blame you. Raise your standards. That's one. Okay. Two, despite the fact that it's in Uber's terms and conditions, Uber, Doordash and Menulog are toothless. There are no consequences for these drivers. That has to change, but that's not going to change without the voice of consumers and restaurants together. That's point number 3. What do we do about it? First things first, guys, tag Uber Eats, tag Doordash, tag Menulog, tag your local restaurant or takeaway that you order from in this video. It's time to raise the standard. Enough's enough. This is just not good enough. Customers pay a premium for delivered food. They expect it in the hottest possible condition it can be in. Delivery bags work. There's a reason that restaurant chains and delivery partners all over the world have been using these things, sometimes for up to 40 years. Pizza Hut and Domino's have been using them for years. They work. We test our food in them and can have the food hot for up to half an hour, 40 minutes in a delivery bag. It works. It's time to raise the standard. Tag these guys in this video. Let's get the word out. Enough's enough. We need to raise the standard. It's an education thing. The reason that these drivers look at me and